G'day all you wonderful people, welcome to Adventure Together. My name's Al, trail name Lookout, and today, continuing walking through the basin, and today, I got a little bit of a sore foot. Woke up and things weren't feeling right. Went to bed last night, felt okay. Woke up this morning, started trying to move around, walk around, and my right foot wasn't having it. Oh well, I'm sure I'll walk it off, but we'll see. I'm not sure what's wrong with it. Just very sharp pains. But we are trying to do 41.6 miles. Yesterday we did 41 miles, and yeah, I really pushed, and it was a hard job to get there, but we got there in the end. 40 miles, so we're going to try and do 40 miles again today. That'll take us up to 100, and then after that it's only a few more to about 18 more to try and get to the road to Hitchin to Lander. Filtering water for the morning, this nice yellow pond water into the bottle from this beautiful pond that all the cows drink out of. Second time filtering water today, and second time it's come from a cow pond full of pondweed. Delicious. Right here in the middle of the barren wasteland, about 1 mile after I spent 15 minutes filtering pond water, is a whole chest full of water. And the comments said yesterday that this water cache was empty, but it turns out it was filled up again yesterday. So I tipped out all my water and refilled it with good water, so I don't get some brain-eating parasite from the cow water. And also I found Snooze.
Heyo.
So, had some lunch at that cache because it was a shady area. I wasn't going to have lunch so early, but you know, where else can you have lunch? I'm going to sit in the middle of the road again and have lunch. No, it was a shady area. Got to sit on something and rest my back. So, it seemed like a good place, even though probably about 2 hours earlier than I actually wanted to. The next water isn't for 16 miles. Everything is dry in between here and there, so I'm gonna have to stretch out the water I've got and make sure it lasts. Over there in the distance, in the haze, is my first sighting of the Wind River Range. It's barely noticeable because of the haze. Suddenly, cliffs. Well, ladies and gents, it is late in the afternoon. It is about 3:45, and I'm about 4 miles away from the next water source. Yeah, it said at lunch it was 16 away. Sort of making my way slowly but surely, and I've just been through the most horrible area where I was attacked by these biting sort of moth flies. They're yellow and they're very small, about the size of a pinky nail, and yeah, they were all over me, biting all over my legs and flying into my face and anywhere they could, en masse. Terrible. I don't know what these things are called, so if you know, just from my description of small yellow bitey things, I'm sorry it's not much to go on, but yeah, if you know what they are, type in the comments, because they are awful. Random things you find on the CDT. 2 metal bollards in the middle of the desert, just concreted in, not even close to the path. Weird. The landscape has got a lot more rocky recently. Last few miles, started to see these rocky outcrops occurring. The landscape is changing. If I come to the wrong state, it says on that left side, California Trail. And a cutoff as well. Oh, wow. Just a little bit further up, it says the Oregon Trail. I didn't know we were anywhere near it. That's really interesting. Another endless landscape. It just seems like every time I get over the brow of a hill, another huge open expanse to cover. About 1/3 of a mile off trail, marked by this arch cairn, is the water source over here. Oh my goodness. Let's see what water we've got over there. Nice cow pat right in the water, but yeah, doesn't look bad. Another Oregon Trail marker. The landscape around here, when you see those Oregon Trail markers and California Trail markers, makes you think what the pioneers had to suffer. At least we have a trail to walk. What would the wagons be like going out over this? Wouldn't have been fun at all. Not knowing where water was, not knowing if you're going in the right direction, not knowing if you're going to hit a gully and it's just the land's going to drop away from you. It must have been absolute, I don't know what the word, too tired, got too much sunstroke to know. By the way, update on the feet. Both of them hurt, but most of that's just the constant plodding. I'm starting to develop some hot spots around my heel, just walking on flat, and it's the same area of your foot that's impacted over and over again. Oh well, it is what it is. Just gotta keep moving. And the sun just dipped below the hill in front of me, and the sky instantly went from orange to just pale blue again. Very weird. I think it's going to get dark before I hit camp. I took a couple of hours off back there at the water source because it was just so hot and my feet were really hurting, so I just left it and got going again once it cooled down. So I think what I'm going to do is wrap up today's video now, so that I'm not doing it either in the tent in the dark or tomorrow in the morning. So once again, this is a call to action. I need you to donate if you can afford it. Anything, even if it's just the price of 1 cup of coffee, just something, so that we can get closer to the target of £3,100, so that I can hand that money over to Widerness Foundation UK, who are going to get vulnerable children and adults into nature for nature therapy, and also into projects that mitigate climate change. This is an excellent foundation, and they are small and they need all the help they can get. So don't think that this is a drop in the ocean. Everything that you would give, it really helps out. So anything that you can stretch to, please help us out. How do you give, you might say? Well, just below this video is a link. You click that link, it will take you straight to the fundraiser page. I don't get that money. This isn't some scam. This is Just Giving. They are a reputable website that takes them donations and will pass it on almost immediately. So, Widerness Foundation UK, please support them. This is really important. These kids came from the same background as I did. You know, they'd grown up with nothing, and I was lucky enough to be able to construct my life in a way that I can get out into nature and do these treks. But a lot of them won't have that chance unless we do something. And so I've already put my money where my mouth is. I gave £100 at the start to get this fundraiser going, and I'm hoping that you can give anything, like I said, from the price of a lotto ticket to as much as you want. Now, I've been going on for a while, so if you've sat through all of that, kudos to you. Please do something with it. Share the fundraiser if you've already donated it. Share it around your network. And for today, that's all I have for you. So thank you for joining me, and I'll see you in the next one.